So guys, welcome back to North America. It's very divided productions. My god, it's so hot here, and it's gonna be fun. It's Sweden. Hopefully I can get colder with Sweden's power. Help me, Swedish gods. Help me. Hopefully we can reach Bucharest someday. And when we do, it's gonna be nice. Currently under Russian control, but we're gonna declare war on them eventually. I have some plans, which are called betrayal of highest grade. I'm going to betray first the UK, then when they have only one city left and maybe someone could take it, I would declare war on Prussia, then Austria, then Sicily, then these bros, Algeria, and some Africans, to say the least, and Russia in the end will be. Yep, we got our plan for betrayal, first of all. Lol, if I manage to get there, of course. Because the French are beginning to spam, but I'm also spamming. Let's see, who's the highest quality spam? Oh! Oh! Yeah, boy! We did it. In a second, we got it. Now, what do I want here? We want, let's just say a little navy. And let's begin marching. First, we need to help at the liberation of Berlin, because that has become the Dutch capital somehow. My god. Now it's windy, but then how is there wind now and it's still hot here? I mean, maybe I'm just unlucky. Maybe I'm just unlucky. Okay, first of all, I just wanted to help them there. But we also gotta reinforce our bros there, and I'm gonna also build some. Oh, yeah, that was like the. Nah, not even close. Okay, actually close. Raw the land, bring the troops in, I guess. I would love to take Danzig. I would love to. I would love to. But sadly they are my allies and I'm not supposed to. Not supposed to. I am thinking about doing something the Italians should be doing, but the Italians are already too powerful and already placed, at least, so maybe we no, no, they have a lot of troops still and they're not defeated, because this is not like the old save I've done. This time the Prussians still have some power left. Okay, now we'll go in the Netherlands in just a little time now. Yeah, our military increasing, everything good. Rip Saxony. Man, I thought they were quite having some gains at some point. But yeah, I think Austria kinda. Yeah, Austria. I'm just looking at Munich and I think I know what happened there. Yeah, I know what happened there. Yeah, Austria. Okay, yeah. Austria happened, to say the least. Boy, am I like, they didn't even need to be saved. Well, now let's race to Paris. Let's see who can get to Paris first. First, we have to cross this river. And by the way, in Copenhagen, we're going to work on. By the way, what spells do we currently have? We have many blasts, so we don't need to work on that. But we need to work on forced march to be able to get to Paris, maybe in an urgent situation or to some other city. It's planning. Um, I'm coming for you, France. Okay, first we have to defeat some side armies and the Spanish volunteers. I mean, I think that's how I would call them because, yeah, they're quite volunteers and that far from their homeland. Now we have crossed the Elbe, how was it just called? Next we need to cross more troops over the Rhine and over this river. But yeah, first we gotta cross the Rhine. When we reach this border, so... What? What? Wait, what just happened here? And who are these guys? Who are these guys? I forgot entirely who they were. Like, I actually forgot who are you? They're not Bavaria because I know the Bavarian flag. Is there? No, they can't have a capital in Westphalia. Couldn't be. This is the Confederation of the Rhine. I just fucking realized. Okay, now bring in more troops over that river. Oh no, that's just a boulder. And let's just keep spamming units. By the way, I need to do that. Now, if Berlin ever falls again, I'm going to kill these people. And also, I'm gonna send a volunteer. This Bismarck is gonna get sent, not to the French front or anything. He's gonna get sent here. Here, because I'm heavily worried about this French advance in Prague. Anyways, let's just go fast. Okay. Now, let's begin this turn by... First, Bismarck is the guy that was supposed to be sent in this direction. So, he's already going to start doing his job, together with Karl. Now, you need to also cross the river line and help this guy defend from any units. And then you can both push the Cologne and take it. Now, Army Group Center, how I will call it, or North. Actually, let's name them Army Groups. So first of all, this is Army Group North in the Netherlands. And that will push on to Brussels and eventually Paris. Army Group Center, Cologne. Make sure Frankfurt is taken. Then, so that, yeah, Alsace-Lorraine. And then we push on with this Army Group Center to Dijon. Well, and then this Central French province, and then to Bordeaux. Maybe assisted by Army Group North. Army Group South. Deal with any problems in the south and basically aid Army Group Center at Frankfurt and help Austria, I guess. Maybe some will go into a volunteer act to help the boys here, because they're not having the greatest time, to say the least. Okay, now that we have planned the assignments for all army groups, it's time to first make Army Group North more powerful, because it's quite the most important group of all these groups. It's the one that's going to take Paris. Oh. I'm sorry, Washington, but you just were not fit to stay anymore. I'm giving you permission to go home, Washington, before you die. Now, some power. We are not quite in the best position, but honestly, I'm going to destroy their morale by this. And now, so they can't really evacuate. Oh no, I can't build anymore for now. One turn. I wanted to make sure they won't evacuate and that I got rid of most French forces there and then could take Bruxelles and a nearly too easy attack, and then we would be having our forces ready for Paris. That's not gonna happen fully, seemingly though. And I'm still gotta fix some stuff, but whatever. Okay, you are going towards Army Group Center. You will probably be in the volunteer division to the Russians. My navy is powerful enough to ensure that nothing happens here, but still. One little garrison. Actually, I don't know. Are you even worth being sent, actually? I'm sending you, but I think maybe you could help out here because I'm worried about the English situation. They haven't sent anything but naval help. While their coast is... yeah, their coast and the French are spamming ships and things aren't going great to say the least. But the British have these islands occupied, so that's nice. We all know what happened. Let's smuggle. I still want to take Danzig for some reason. Let's just... I'm not gonna tell you what that is supposed to do, because I think you already know. And if you don't, you will see very soon. Now let's just also spam here. Finally it's getting colder here in my room, by the way. The Swedish wind is coming. Pewdiepie is helping. Oh, it seems I'm actually not gonna have to need to even worry about Frankfurt because the Russians and Prussians and Austrians are assembling, to say the least, huge numbers there. And in Prague, the Russians had already won, so the main goal of Army Group Center will be just help a little. But still, actually, Army Group Center will still have to work in a few places. Now, I quite want to send Karl to aid the Austrians and some other things there because that would be slightly advantageous, and I'm having some rivalries to say the least. I have many occupations, but let's just say like this. Now let's prevent the French forces from leaving the region. First, how much help does this have? Compared to other artillery units, this field artillery may be costing more, but what we want is a holdout artillery. Yes, it can easily check the enemy. Okay then. Next, here we're going to get even more troops. Hopefully, this guy also can't break out of his encirclement. So, he will be destroyed on his position. I'm really planning this a little bit. Now, send this grenadier to help Carl. Actually, I could just send some grenadiers over there. Yeah, actually, that's a better choice. And you will be reallocated to help to be the only one in Army Group South, Carl. I'm sorry, bro, but you're the only one in Army Group South. Rip. Truly rip. Imagine being the only one in our Army Group. Legend. Just legend. Now, since the French are attacking him, the Benelux region, they hadn't really defended Cologne in the Westphalia region. Oh boy. The region where the treaty that destroyed near kind of the First Reich sign. Hitler wants this region. I'm sure of it. Okay. Have some factors to think about. First of all, if I put my artillery march in the city like I quite would like it, it's in some other risks and I'm still not destroying them. But we got some reserves, which, yes, we did break the city. And now with our artillery defended from back and from literally every way. And now, oh yes, everything is going well. Trust me. More heavy artillery. In the Benelux I could use more spamming, more destruction to the Frenchies. And soon, I think their line is gonna break had already broken anyway with the full on. They're gonna need to either pull back or I'm going to slowly go behind their lines in a plan. Or I could take that. Yeah, I could take that. But for now we had advanced into West Germany to quite some extent. No, this guy can't do much. We're just gonna pull him south. This grenadier south. Get up. This episode could be called Taking. No, we won't name it after the territory we took, but for now we had taken kind of northwestern Germany. That and the Netherlands. Yeah, the Netherlands. Weed. Time to smoke. I'm smoking. And if you all did, I hope you all didn't forget, but I wanted to take Danzig. Oh, but it has some okay. Well, guys, this is saddening. I'm suddenly feeling the passion. And yes, I still got to send this unit to the UK. We could call this episode Getting the Pewdiepie Gets the Weed. Gets the Dutch weed. Oh my god, this is gonna be beautiful. You have Pewdiepie getting the Dutch weed. Enjoy the weed. You know, I could use a pencil right now. Now, one last action we could do. The fall of Frankfurt. 12 kids didn't fell. It hadn't fallen. Sad. Sad cowboy. Well, we defeated quite some spam. We're defeating quite some spam. We had advanced quite far, and I think this is about the perfect position in which to end this episode before we start a new arc. So yes guys, hopefully you enjoyed this episode and see you next. Okay, first of all, let me finish this preparations. Okay, got that. You guys more south. Sadly we couldn't take along, that's quite sad. I am quite sad. I wish I got Cologne. That would have made an even better end to this episode, but anyways. The sword doesn't consume any limit, and these guys are actually just malicious, but they're still at full health and I'm not. We'll see. Okay, so now let's wrap this up and see you next time. Bye, boy. This is it.